What up, you should Timu's here. Now, here's my opening slash streaming segment where I talk about the films that are coming out this week, whether it be theaters, streaming, etc. All right, here's what's the films out set for release. All right, first up, we got The Menu, which I, of course, actually saw this the other night. I'm going to have my review up pretty soon. I forgot to do it last night. But a bit of a spoiler for my review. I thought this thing was really good. Now, if you guys don't know much about the story here, it's about a young couple, Mark and Tyler, who travel to a remote island to eat at Hawthorne, which is an exclusive restaurant run by celebrity chef Julian Slowak, who has prepared lavish mohair gastronomy menu where like the food is treated as controversial art and stuff. And this movie is nuts. I mean, Ray Fiennes is great. It is like this movie will actually make you hungry. A matter of fact. So yeah, maybe eat either before or during the film because this thing will probably make you hungry. All right. Also out, we got a movie called The Movie She Said, which depicts the work done by journalists Jodie Cantor and Megan Tolley to break the story of Harvey Weinstein's sexual misconduct accusation. Now, this of course stars Zoe Casson. You also have Carrie Mulligan. This looks really incredible. I mean, I am getting a bit of like a bombshell spotlight feel to it. It looks really intriguing. I mean, of course, with the whole Harvey Weinstein, scandal and all, it really emphasized the Me Too movement. So I'm looking forward, and this looks like an important film to check out. So looks really intriguing. All right, we also got a film called Bones and Art, directed by Gach, Luca Gauchowicz. I always mispronounce his last name, but he of course did Call Me by Your Name, the Suspiria remake. The film follows cannibalistic lovers Marin and Lee as they embark on a road trip across America. I love a good cannibal film, and this does look intriguing. You've got Timothy Chalamet, Harold Russell's in this, Mark Rylance, some really terrific cast members. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out when it premieres. All right, we also got The Inspection, which is this new A24 film starring Jeremy Pope, Gabrielle Union, and it's where Ellis French enlists in the Marine Corps and ends up at boot camp on Paris Island, South Carolina. He essentially meets the physical requirements, but is not as successful in disguising his sexual orientation, making him the target of a near lethal hazing from training instructor Leon Lewis and fellow recruit Lawrence Harvey. And so, yeah, this does look really intriguing. It is A24, so I'll be watching it regardless. Jeremy Pope, he was really terrific on that Ryan Murphy Netflix show Hollywood a couple years ago. So I think this could be really interesting. It looks really intense. And, well, lots of Marine-based films coming out. Of course, we got this, Devotion next week. So, interesting interesting time here. All right. Oh, now we got a couple of Netflix stuff premiering. We got The Wonder, starring Florence Pugh, where Nurse Libright is sent to a rural village in 1862 Ireland, where she is tasked with observing a young woman who has not eaten for months. Now, I also saw this the other night, and it is really true. I mean, Florence Pugh is great. It is a little slow burn and all, but yeah, it's a really intriguing film if you guys haven't seen that. Directed by Sebastian Leo, who also did Gloria Bell, A Fantastic Woman. So, really good director there, too. All right. We got Christmas with You, which stars Freddie Prinze Jr. and Amy Garcia, where Angelina, a pop star, escapes from her daily life to grant a young fan's wish in small town New York, where she has not only find the inspiration to revitalize her career, but also a shot at true love. And another Christmas Netflix film that looks like a Hallmark flick. Of course, we just had the Lindsay Lohan one. Now this, I do get kicked out some of these cheesy, Christmas Hallmark based films. I don't know why. I always actually prefer Hallmark Christmas films over their like regular romance stuff. But this actually does look really cool. I mean, Nice to see Freddie Prinze Jr. back on screen. Amy Garcia, I've been a fan of her ever since the George Lopez show, so look forward to checking this one out when it premieres. And Falling for Christmas reminded me of Overboard. This reminds me of the recent J Lo film, "Marry Me." So yeah, not that too original, really. All right, we also got Slumberland starring Jason Momoa, where like in the dream world of Slumberland, a young girl works with an outlaw to see her late father again. And this looks really intriguing. I mean, I'm getting a bit of a Harry Potter vibe. So could be really interesting to check out. We also got Stutz, which is directed by Jonah Hill. Uh, and it's actually a documentary about Jonah Hill's psychiatrist, Phil Stutz, and looks really intriguing. Jonah Hill's last directing film was mid-90s. It's just announced that he's going to be directing a new movie with Keanu Reeves. So nice to see him really coming back to the directing chair because I thought Midnight was so good. So I definitely should check this one out. We also got another documentary out on Netflix called I Am Vanessa Guillen, where like stationed at Fort Hood, Texas, U.S. Army soldier Vanessa Guillen tells her mother that she is being sexually harassed before being murdered by a fellow soldier. Now, of course, this was on the news a lot, and it is a really tragic. Like this whole story is really tragic here, and the documentary looks pretty intense. I mean, I don't know if I'll probably watch this one because it does look a little too intense, but maybe I'll give it a go. Netflix does do really well with the documentaries. All right, we also on Netflix we got the terrible looking R.I.P.D. Rise of the Dam, the sequel to 2013's R.I.P.D., which was also terrible, but yeah. We also got a couple of other Christmas stuff out this week on HBO Max. We got Christmas Story Christmas, which is the follow-up to 1983's A Christmas Story, which follows an adult Ralphie. This looks charming. I love the original Christmas Story, so look forward to checking this one out when it premieres. All right, we also got Santa Camp, which is an HBO Max documentary. We got Spirit, which I also saw, starring Will Ferrell and Ron Reynolds. This is coming to Apple, and I, of course, did my review. It's really remarkable. Great music that you're going to have stuck in your head. Will Ferrell and Ron Reynolds' chemistry is terrific. I mean, definitely give this one a go if you guys haven't seen that. All right, on Disney Plus, we got Disenchanted, which, of course, is the long-awaited follow-up to 2007's Enchanted. This, of course, stars Amy Adams, Patrick Dempsey. You got James Marsden in this. Looks really intriguing. I love the first Enchanted, so look for check out this new one. Also on Disney Plus, we got Mickey, the Story of a Mouse, which follows the history and filmography of Mickey Mouse. And this documentary looks fantastic. I mean, Mickey Mouse, let's be real. Mickey Mouse has always been a global icon. He is really the face of Disney and stuff like that. When you go to Disney World, you'll see people dressed up like Mickey Mouse. He is the face of Disney. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I'm getting a bit of a "Won't You Be My Neighbor" feel with this with the previews I saw. So looking forward to checking this one out. We also got Blue's Clues, Big City Adventure coming to Paramount Plus, which of course is a Blue's Clues film where like Josh and Blue head to New York City for audition for a Broadway musical. Now, of course, you do got Steve and Joe appearing in this. I'm a 30-year guy with no kids, single, or I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually looking forward to check this one out. I mean, I of course grew up with the Steve Blue's Clues one. I remember watching that as a kid, so I'm definitely intrigued to check this one out when it premieres. It looks really intriguing, so it'll be cool. All right. We also got Nope coming to Peacock. Just if you guys really care. Nope was pretty good though, but all right. We also got The People We Hate at the Wedding coming to Prime Video, where America's siblings Alice and Parr reluctantly agrees to attend the wedding of their strange, wealthy half sister in English countryside, alongside their mother Donna. Now you also have like Kristen Bell's in this, Alice Janney, Ben Platt. Nice to see Ben Platt going back actually playing an adult after playing teenager in Dear Evan Hansen. This does look really intriguing. And actually, to be honest, this does not look all that great. My bad. I have a sleep today. Yeah, this actually does not look all that great, but could be interesting. Yeah, I mean, I like Chris Bell and Alice Jane, but the trail did not do all that great. Like, didn't really do much for me. But hey, could be cool, I guess. All right, we also got Poker Face starring Russell Crowe and Liam Hemsworth, where a tech billionaire gathers his friends at home for a high stakes poker game. Things go aware when his mansion is invaded by a dangerous killer. This looks awful. I mean, I saw the trailer for this thing. Russell Crowe, of course, directed this. Liam Hemsworth, who is, of course, who, if you guys know, people are not a fan of now because he's replacing Henry Cavill for The Witcher. But I don't know. This does not look good at all. Looks pretty terrible. Looks like a home video based film. So yeah. We also got Christmas Karen coming, where an entire middle-aged woman who's demanding nature has alienated her neighbors and families. After a series of incidents displaying her privilege and prejudice, Karen receives an invitation by unconventional spirits. This does not look good, but I'm I'm at least intrigued. I mean, ever since the whole Karen stuff came out during the pandemic, lots of Hollywood studios has been playing off of it, like that terrible Karen movie. There's even an Amityville Karen, which I kid you not is actually a real movie. So I might just watch this one, but it does not look all that great. All right. We also got Christmas in Paradise, which stars Kelsey Grammer, Billy Ray Cyrus, and Elizabeth Hurley, where Joanna's holiday is shattered when her sisters tell her that their dad has dumped. He isn't responding to any cause and disappearing to a Caribbean island. The sisters decide to go there to save their father and bring him home for Christmas. And I saw the trailer for this thing. I like Billy Ray Cyrus. I like Kelsey Grammer, and who doesn't love Elizabeth Hurley? But yeah, this actually looks pretty bad. I mean, does not look all that funny. Looks pretty generic. Looks terrible. I mean, yeah. Speaking of Jason Momoa, we also got another film that he is in this week called The Last Manhunt, which is which looks like a Western-based film where, like, in 1909, Willie Boy and his love Carlotta go on the run after he accidentally shoots her father in a confrontation gone terribly wrong. That looks pretty terrible. I like Jason Momoa, but yeah, sometimes he could do like home video-based films. We also got Lamborghini, the man behind the legend. This is, of course, the story of the founder of the Lamborghini. This stars Frank Grillo. So there's that. I mean, this actually looks pretty terrible too. There's a Machine Gun Kelly's new film called Tauros, not to be confused with the Pokemon of the same name, where, like, a rising but troubling musician searches for his inspiration to record his next song, publish pushing himself into deep into the void. It's a Machine Gun Kelly, so obviously it's gonna have Megan Fox in it. Uh, this actually looks really intriguing. I mean, Machine Gun Kelly is actually, to be honest, he's not that bad in films. Like, he was pretty good in Jackass Forever. The Dirt, he was pretty decent in, so he could be pretty cool when we watch the movie. All right, we also got There's There, which is a series, which is from the same director of Support the Girls, where a series of hilarious, romantic, faithful encounters holds a marriage up to life in a distantly twisted modern world. Now, this stars Jason Schwartzman, who doesn't do much, but he's always great. So this could be interesting. All right, now on the TV side, we got Fisherman's Friends 1 and R, which, of course, is based on a bestseller book and stars Jesse Eisenberg, Lizzie Kaplan. You also got Claire Danes, who's always great. After the highs of performing on the Pyramid stage at Glastonbury, a group of a group struggled with their sec, uh, second out during a device. Wait, what the? Oh, no, reading the wrong film. My bad. It's a movie called Fisherman's Friends and what and or I don't really know much about that actually. My bad. I was reading the wrong film. Oh boy, I have to sleep. Anyway, now on the TV side, we of course got Yellowstone and Tulsa King, which just premiered, which I should have mentioned last week, but I forgot it actually premiered that week. And Tulsa King, I'm actually going to do my review for that. I forgot to do this past week. The first episode was awesome, so cannot wait for the next episode. For if anyone cares, we got Teletubbies returning that just returned. So yeah, one of the most anticipated shows of one of the most anticipated comebacks of the year. Teletubbies returns. Cool. Yeah. All right, we also got Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, Hidden Adventure coming to Netflix. Limitless with Chris Hemsworth. Lots of Hemsworths this week. We got the Santa Clauses coming to Disney Plus, which of course I just saw the first two episodes. Gonna do my review for those maybe tomorrow. I thought this first two episodes was really decent, so I'm looking forward to checking out the next few episodes. All right, we got the Sex Lives of College Girls season 2 coming to HBO Max, which I thought the first season was pretty decent, so interested to check out the second. 1899 for all you Dark fans coming to Netflix. Of course, this is actually from the creators of Dark. Looks intriguing. Check out. We also got Leopard Skin coming to Peacock, which of course stars Carla Gugino. That could be interesting. Got Fleischman is in Trouble coming to Hulu. Now, this is a movie I mentioned, Torb. I think maybe because Fleischman and that Fishman thing probably sounded a little bit like me. That's why I got those two mixed up. But this, of course, is the one that has Jesse Eisenberg and Lizzie Kaplan in it. So this is, of course, based on a book, and it looks really intriguing. Looks a little depressing, but could be cool, I guess. All right, other stuff. We also got the Wonderful Autumn of Mickey Mouse coming to Disney Plus. Dead to Me season 3 comes to Netflix, which I'm interested in. Fraggle Rock's Back to the Rock coming to Apple. The Cuphead Show season 3 coming to Netflix. Inside Job season 2. Speaking of Lizzie Kaplan, coming to Netflix. Elton John live farewell from Dodger Stadium coming to Disney Plus. And last but not least, we got Best in Snow coming to Disney Plus. So yeah, got some really cool stuff that's set to premiere. Oh, and maybe I should mention one of the films I messed up on, Fishman's Friends, One and Nora. That actually it's pretty much an Australian film here, and actually looks really intriguing too. So yeah, got some really cool stuff to look forward to. This week, whether it's streaming like this, streaming, theaters, and all. But let me leave you guys. Which of these films or shows are you interested in? Are you interested in, I don't know, The Menu, She Said? Are you even interested in Teletubbies? There might be, still fans of Teletubbies. Are you interested in seeing all that, this week? Or even Blue's Clues? I don't know. Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simu signing out.